Hello, you are watching V News Broadcast Daily from Hanoi. Our top stories for today.
Vietnam vows to contribute to boosting the partnership between ASEAN and India in the coming years. Consumer Price Index sees a slight rise in both Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City in December. The Republic of Korea pledges a $1.2 billion preferential loan for Vietnam's development in 2012 to 2015.
Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng has affirmed that Vietnam will actively contribute to boosting the partnership between ASEAN and India in the coming years. He said the partnership is strategically important to peace, stability and development in the region.
Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng was addressing the plenary sessions of the commemorative summit marking the 20th anniversary of ASEAN-India dialogue relations in New Delhi on December the 20th. Dũng expressed his backing of the upgrading of ASEAN-India ties to the strategic partnership level. He said ASEAN and India need to build on achievements over the past 20 years and further promote the bilateral dialogue and cooperative ties in a more practical and effective manner. Two-way trade between the two sides hit nearly 75 billion USD in 2011, surpassing the goal of 70 billion USD set for 2012. India is now the sixth largest trade partner of ASEAN. At the commemorative summit, leaders of India and ASEAN member countries adopted a declaration of vision which decides to lift bilateral ties to strategic partnership level. The two sides affirmed their determination to fulfill the goal of 100 billion USD in two-way trade by 2015 and decided to sign the agreements on trade, services and investment on an early date. They also reached high consensus on actively participating in the negotiations for a regional comprehensive economic partnership, fostering linkages in the fields of air, sea and land transport, digital technology and the building of a Mekong-India economic corridor. Before attending the summit, Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng on December the 20th met with leaders of Indian political party. He met with General Secretary of the Communist Party of India, Prakash Karat, General Secretary of the Communist Party of India, Sudhakar Reddy, representative of the Indian National Congress, Vijay Singh, and General Secretary of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Vijay Goel. Dũng thanked the parties for their role in boosting the strategic partnership between Vietnam and India. The leaders of the Indian Party expressed their common wish to boost the traditional friendship with Vietnam. They agreed to continue enhancing delegation exchanges to share experience in research and theoretical issues.
Vietnam and Cambodia need to improve the quality of judicial cooperation, including the exchange of officials working in the field in border localities. Chief of the Supreme People's Procuracy Nguyễn Hòa Bình made the suggestion at a meeting with Cambodia Deputy Prime Minister Sao Khan in Phnom Penh on December 20th.
Bình asked the governments of the two countries to allow their procuracy agencies to hold regular biannual meetings to share experience and enhance cooperation. Stock Arn, who is also co-chairman of the Council for Judicial and Legal Reform, hailed Bing's visit as a significant boost to cooperation between the two procuracy sectors, as well as friendship between the two countries. Earlier, Bing held a working session with General Prosecutor at the Cambodian Supreme Court, Chia Liang, and paid a courtesy call to Cambodian Minister of Justice Arvong Vattana. The delegation is scheduled to hold working sessions with the Office of Prosecutor at the Municipal Court of Phnom Penh and the Municipal Court of Phnom Penh before returning home on December the 21st.
The Republic of Korea will provide a $1.2 billion preferential loan for Vietnam's development in 2012-2015. An agreement to this effect was signed by Vietnamese Minister of Planning and Investment Bùi Quang Vinh and the ROC government in Hanoi on December 21st.
The loan will support transport, water supply and drainage, renewable energy, information technology, healthcare, human resource development, agriculture and rural development. These areas are given high priority in Vietnam's development strategy in 2011 and 2020. Between 2008 and 2011, the ROK government provided Vietnam with $1 billion in preferential loans, 950 million USD of which were channeled into 28 projects in the country.
A project to enhance Vietnam's capacity for intensive global integration was launched in Hanoi on December 20th and will be implemented through 2014. It will be jointly carried out by the Foreign Ministry and the United Nations Development Programme, UNDP.
The project, the first of its kind in Vietnam, focuses on training high-ranking Vietnamese leaders in partnership with Harvard University in the U.S. It will organize seminars, discuss policies, fund research, assist activities as part of global integration, especially South-South and sub-regional cooperation. The project will be a great help for Vietnam at a time when the country is involved deeper in global integration. Vietnam is working for the establishment of an ASEAN community by 2015 and completing its commitment to the World Trade Organization by 2018. It is presently negotiating with regional and global partners on 5 free trade agreements and a regional comprehensive economic partnership.
Consumer Price Index (CPI) increased slightly in Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City in December, of which only postal and telecom services were unchanged. We have a look.
In Hanoi, CPI rose 0.26% from the previous month, driving the city's 2012 CPI up 8.57% from 2011. Meanwhile, in Ho Chi Minh City, the index increased 0.17% from November. Out of the 11 commodity baskets measured, only postal and telecom services were unchanged in both cities. The two cities recorded the biggest price hike in garment and textiles, hats and footwear, with a 0.96% rise in Hanoi and 1.36% in Ho Chi Minh City. Transport services fell by 0.75% in Ho Chi Minh City and 0.56% in Hanoi.
Twins born jointly at the abdomen and chest were successfully separated by doctors at Ho Chi Minh City Pediatric Hospital No. 2 in cooperation with the City Heart Institute. They are now in good condition.
The operation took 10 hours, less time than expected because the twins were joined at the liver, making surgery less complicated. The twins were born in August at the Du Zu Obstetrics Hospital and brought to the Pediatric Hospital No. 2 soon after. They are the first children of a 23-year-old woman from central Ha Tinh province whose name was not released. She knew her babies were conjoined in the 36th week of pregnancy, but decided to have them because doctors felt the babies could be separated. The rate of conjoined twins is around 1 in 50,000 births, doctors said.
The Thăng Long Hanoi Heritage Preservation Center opened a battered command bunker to visitors on December 20th. The event celebrates the 40th anniversary of the Hanoi Dien Bien Phu air battle victory.
Covering an area of 65 square meters, the cement 2-room bunker was built between 1964 and 1965 to serve as a permanent base for Vietnamese officers during the resistance war against the US. Those on duty were responsible for answering phone calls from President Ho Chi Minh and monitoring the northern defense as well as battlefield operations. During US air attacks, they watched the sky for enemies and informed locals of incoming US aircraft. The Battle Command Bunker must become a historical relic and be safeguarded to educate future generations of its significance and the historic December days. In an effort to maintain its cultural and historic value, the Thang Lom Hanoi Heritage Preservation Centre restored the bunker's interior, including its wooden walls, ceilings and a roof at the entrance gate. I am very proud and thankful to those that preserved and restored the site. Though it has yet to be fully completed, it looks good. Visitors can see old and new combined effectively. With such great historical significance, the bunker is considered one of the most important revolutionary sites of the era.
You've been with VNA today. We thank you always for watching and see you next time.